Hello and welcome to episode number 1 of Geek Food. I'm your host Sean Mitchell, and today we're gonna be making a little bit of peanut butter fudge. Alright, what you're gonna need is half a bag of peanut butter chips. You're gonna need a whole bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and you're also going to need 1 can of condensed milk and a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, what you want to first do is you need to get your chocolate chips. Just go ahead and dump them in the bowl. And then you want to take a little bit more than half of your condensed milk and just spread that all around in there. And after you do that, you want to take your vanilla and just put a little dash of that in there. And then take your big spoon and just stir it all around. Okay, now after that's all stirred up nice and good, just want to go ahead and put that in the microwave for about a minute or so.
Don't forget to take it out at 30 seconds and stir it.
Put it in there for a minute. It's going to look pretty nervous. Just go ahead and stir it all around and get all of your chocolate chips mixed in there and all your milk mixed around in there.
It is a much lighter color than before.
Okay, now after that's all stirred and looking nice and good, you want to take your 8 by 8 inch pan and you just want to go ahead and, if you haven't already, you want to coat it with some kind of non-stick agent like butter or Crisco or Pam or whatever you choose. We're just going to go ahead and scoop all this in there. Oh, and you want to put like a plastic or tin foil down. As you can see, we put it in a plastic bag. Just to make it a little bit easier to get out, but you can use, you should put something else down to help you pull it out of the pan when we're all set to eat it. And then we're just going to spread this around. Yeah, if you have the option, you should really use tin foil instead of plastic. What?
It looks really gross. It reminds me of that game where they melt the chocolate in the diapers and then you have to figure out what kind of candy bar it is.
Okay, now after that's done, we're just going to go ahead and set that aside. Then you can take your same bowl or a different bowl. And then we're just going to pour half a bag of peanut butter chips in there.
And then you give them to your girlfriend for her to eat.
Yes, and then you give them to your camera woman / girlfriend to eat.
Yay!
And then we're going to go ahead and pour the rest of our can of condensed milk in here. Okay, after put that in there, you want to put another little dash of vanilla in there. It's a little too much. Oopsie. Just gonna mix that around. We're going to put this one in the microwave for a minute. Okay, when that's all done, we're going to pull this out of the microwave. And again, this looks pretty disgusting. We're just going to mix this around. We need to make sure that all the chocolate chips get nice and melted.
Peanut butter chips.
Peanut butter chips. All nice and melted. And this is going to be a lot thinner than the chocolate. So this is why we're putting this on top. Because it doesn't do well when it's on the bottom.
It just oozes out.
It just oozes out the side. And for, just for giggles, we're going to add a couple more chips in here.
What are you doing? We're going to have to microwave it again.
I'll just leave it chunky.
No, you're not going to have time to do your homework.
Okay, after that's all done, we're just going to go ahead and scoop this into our pan on top of our chocolate. I think those extra chips made this a little bit thicker.
Ow.
Okay, now we just go ahead and spread this around. Get it all nice and even. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should probably look fairly nice. Now, we need to, if you want to do it properly, you need to go ahead and stick it in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 hours, but if you're in a real hurry to eat it, you can go ahead and throw it in the freezer for half an hour or so. Alright, so we put our fudge in the freezer for about an hour or so, and this is what we came up with. It's pretty solid. It is ideal to put it in the refrigerator because then you don't have to deal with the problem of it becoming too hard. See if that plastic, it just pulls right out of the pan. Just take your plate or whatever you want to put it on. Or you can just eat it right out of the pan if you want to. Just pull these edges down.
Are you going to need another set of hands?
There you go. There's your peanut butter fudge.
How many calories are in each square?
Now, the recipe we made has 64 servings, which is about a 1 by 1 inch piece, and each one of those has 65 calories. So if you get really hungry and eat all this, that's somewhere around the range of 4,000 calories. So
Don't do it.
I would recommend not eating all this at once, but you know, if you want to, go for it. Alright, if you want to know what we're going to do in the future, here on Geek Food, visit our website at geekfoodpodcast@wordpress.com or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/geekfood. Alright, that's it for us today. We'll see you next time.